The Fashion Fiesta continues. It's time to shine a special style spotlight on an emerging star in the world of fashion. It's time to explore some beautiful, sexy lace. Joining us on Style Spotlight today, we'll be interviewing our beautiful host, Bryanna Monee, and her lingerie line, Monae's Secrets.
I just want to thank God. Mama, I made it.
So, Bryanna, how did you first get involved in the lingerie industry?
So I am a person that believes I just want to do everything in life. Like when I grow old and I have grandchildren, I want them to be like, so what did you do in your lifetime? I'm like, your grandma had a lingerie line and your grandma did this, that, and the third. So it really started from me going through a really bad breakup. And I started being just really insecure about my body. I actually suffer from body dysmorphic syndrome. And so me starting this line not only helped my healing journey, but I was like, dang, people are so impacted by me being transparent and vulnerable. I want to help other women too who may feel the same way that I feel. So that was the start of my baby.
Love it.
So I want to know, what encouraged you to start the lingerie?
So what encouraged me was,
Did I say that right? What inspired you?
What inspired me was, of course, the bad breakup that I was going through, as well as me trying to build my own self-confidence, telling myself affirmations like, you are beautiful, you are worthy, like there is nothing wrong with your body. I feel like for me, I go through a lot of, oh my gosh, you're so skinny, oh my gosh, you're so tiny, do you eat? Yes, I eat a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that people realize that hurts just as if you was to say, oh my gosh, you so fat, or you so big. You wouldn't say that to somebody plus size, but I think that it's a double standard when you talk about petite or skinny women.
Okay, so let's get real for a second. What are some challenges that you have faced as a Black woman entrepreneur in this industry?
So when it comes to Monae's Secrets, one of the biggest, two challenges would be making sure that people understand my message when I promote my line and not just look at sex or y'all just out here modeling coochie, basically. You know what I'm saying? That is one of the biggest things, because I actually have a motive and a message, and it's about positivity. And no, we just not out here. I mean, yes, we're selling sexiness, but not necessarily sex. So I've dealt with grown men commenting on my models, asking how much is this worth, or just saying very provocative things, and it's annoying and it can be discouraging because, like I said, I'm trying to push a brand and I'm also trying to sell these pieces, and I did not know. It's hard as hell trying to sell some goddamn clothes now. Yeah. So yeah, those would be the two most challenging things that I have been through as a Black entrepreneur.
I do understand what you mean. I feel like as a woman and as a Black woman, everything is over sexualized. Mm-hmm. No matter what you post, no matter what you say, somebody's gonna comment on something about your body. It doesn't matter what it is. It's oh, you just trying to show off? Are you just actually no? Everybody knows I have a booty. I was just trying to show y'all something.
Okay,
I was trying to show something else.
Small girls need loving too.
You know what
I'm saying?
Come on.
And I think also it's important to promote. I'm not against surgeries and all that. Whatever is for you, that's for you. But I think that it became so normalized in our generation that when you see natural bodies, it's downplayed. Yeah. And I'm no, Shorty over here who just had a baby 9 months ago, she's still beautiful with her stretch marks. Yeah. Or with me, a little TMI, but one of my breasts is bigger than the other, and I'm still sexy, you know what I'm saying? We all have the most perfect imperfections, and I want women to know, whether you have surgery done or whether you got a natural body, all of your scars and your imperfections, you're still beautiful, you're still sexy. And I want women to know, be sexy for you, not for nobody else, not for the internet or society. What is the definition of beauty in society?
So what advice would you give other people coming up in your industry, other Black entrepreneurs?
So my advice would be to have your own vision, because it can be so many other lingerie lines, but how are you gonna set your side apart? Did I say that right?
Set
Set-
yourself
apart from what
Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But do your research, because you can do drop shipping. You can go and get your own pieces and hand make them. You can go to a manufacturer, or like there's just so many different ways that you can start your lingerie line. So do your research, figure out what's your brand, what's your vision, and how you can market yourself, and stay down for the come up. Because just because you drop a lingerie line today doesn't mean that you're gonna sell out tomorrow. Like, I'm still trying to sell pieces, and it's been like 2 years. So also know that the seeds that you plant are going to eventually harvest. So stay humble and stay dedicated and charge that shit to the game.
Yeah.